Welcome in, Harry. Harry, redeem. There's a channel point redemption for first. Somebody's gonna beat you to it. Harry, redeem it right now. Harry, redeem it. Damn. Unicorn with the first. Hey, Rokus. Welcome in. Welcome in, Unicorn with the first redemption. Got it, bitch. Oh no. Harry in shambles, bruh. Excuse me. Yo, that is wild, dude. Also, I need to give mod back to... Oh, Jesus. What is Gangsta's tag again? I'll give it back to him when he gets in stream. I don't remember the numbers, bruh. Actually, I suppose I could just look, but I don't remember the last time that they, like, redeemed anything. Oh, wait. 46. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Is door giveaway today? No. I made an emo playlist without telling Daniel, and he liked every song. That sounds like a Daniel thing to do. Would love to stay and watch, but I got work tomorrow at a non-profit, so I'll only be here for like 10 minutes. Oh, that is completely fine, man. I hope that goes well for you tomorrow. I appreciate you joining nonetheless. Welcome in, Joe. Ugh. No, I did not nut. L non-profit? What do you mean L non-profit? That's crazy. Joe, you shouldn't keep a raccoon. I completely forgot that was a thing, Loki. That was so funny, though. When I saw... There ain't no way. His name is Rocket and you can't take him from me? Brother. I will call CPS. I don't think CPS deals with wild raccoons, but like... I don't know, maybe they do, man. I'm not like a CPS official or anything. RPS? There you go. All right. What's we doing today? The same thing that we've been doing. I've always wanted a raccoon. They are cute, but I would be quite worried about them just mauling me and like ripping my face off because, you know, they are a bit beastly. They are a bit beastly, I must say. Anyway, chat, we're golding our steak. Quick look at the collection real quick. Did we get any gold stickers last night? I think we got like one. I don't remember. I've already stopped keeping track of the C++ doc. We'll just, you know, hit them as they come up. But it's okay. He thinks I'm his mommy. That's crazy. Why is Wisconsin the one state where owning any animal is just fair game? I don't think it is. I think he's doing that illegally, but, you know. I mean, like, who's gonna report him? Raccoon will eat your trash in not a cute... I'm assuming you meant to say way? I don't know. Also, I'm, like, really tired for no reason. I've literally been getting, like, good-ass sleep, too. You can own a tiger? I don't know if you can. Only in Wisconsin? I feel like that's cap. I'm not gonna look it up because I'm too lazy, but I feel like that has to be cap. I would hope that that's cap. All right. Free garbage dispenser? Yeah. Kind of onto something. All right, I'm gonna start with Ghost Deck and we'll just go from there. We'll try and get like a funny run for the beginning of stream, and then, you know, depending on how that goes, we'll judge from there. All right, so what are we looking at? We have a lot of spades, but there are a lot of low spades, so maybe we don't love that we have a lot of spades. Nothing in this hand looks particularly enticing otherwise. I mean, we could go for hearts. We could even go for straight. Straight's probably bad, but we're still cycling 5 cards. Maybe we do this. Okay, that gives me more to work with. Maybe we gambit clubs. We could also do full house. Full house maybe a little bit easier for us to hit since we only need to hit 1 card. It's like slightly less chance for us to hit the 1 card, but we only need to hit the 1 card. Maybe that's not great odds actually, because flush we need to hit 2 cards, but there's more than double the probability of us hitting clubs. Let's go for clubs and we'll just see how that works out. And we should have went for the full house. Okay, well, you live, you learn, you know? Don't even get the straight. This is awkward. We could still kind of go for clubs if we just cycle these. And natty straight flush. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. Sorry, guys. I'm usually typing on mobile, but I'm on computer today, so my grammar and typing will probably be horrible. Also, W7 stream streak, man. That's huge. We could take a gold jongleur and just hex it. That's maybe really good for the early game, but kind of falls off. Let's take a look in here before we decide on anything in particular. I mean, y'all know me. I'm already, like, predisposed to Grimbo, but that's just, like, the best start that we could ask for. We could have taken the opportunity to scale it a little better here, but I think we probably just want money early on. Whoa, okay. A lot of things we could do here. I think I'm going to look in here before deciding on whether or not we take this hermit. Whether or not we take the hermit or the jack, I suppose. Or not the jack, the chad. Jesus. Eternal reserved. I don't like that it's eternal, but maybe that fits well with Grimbo, because we could do like high card shenanigans, and then this is just a money engine. Not the best plan we've ever had, but it's a plan for sure. If we take this, we're probably not wanting the Chad either. Jamba? We could Jamba. There's not many people in here though, since it's the beginning of stream, so maybe we jamble a bit earlier. Or a bit later. It's up to y'all, I guess. We could run late jambles. Stupid ads. You know what solves that problem? Anyway. Bro thinks he's Doc? What do you mean bro thinks he's Doc? Gotta head to bed. Do you stream on weekends? I stream every day that isn't Sunday. I'll drop 500 points for a high card build. I mean, I would do it without the points, unironically. Like, high card's pretty consistent. The only, it's just like a little risky right now, especially since, like, if this reserve parking was not eternal, I would just snap pick it here and we would go next, and I would try to force high card. But this being eternal, like, if we don't find, like, Pluto and or chip generating jokers are like the thing that we want most with a high card build. And if we take this eternal reserve parking and then we don't find either of those, we just pass away, right? So like, it's kind of risky, and maybe we don't want to do it right now. Harry with the hydrate, I got you. I think maybe there's also a hermit in the shop, which makes taking this a bit more enticing, because we could just take this and the hermit, and then we would have hermit like online earlier, because we would be getting more money from the reserve parking. Reserve parking also, like, Grimbo wants us to be playing a lot of hands, and normally Grimbo rewards you with mult, but playing a hand takes the money. But reserved parking gives you money for playing the hand. So like, reserve parking maybe makes Grimbo really happy here. Let's try it out. I'll take it, and then we'll take the Hermie. I will be making you drink water every 5 minutes. I have 13.9k. That's wild. Mods do a poll if we should jamble. Excuse me. The straight here is not that good, but we can just play it to scale Grimbo. And apparently to get $1. Huge. Okay. I can play the pair because this is debuffed, so we don't really care about it anyway. Get some money. So far we're like neutral on money, right? Because we've played 2 hands, but we've gotten $2 from parking, which is pretty nice. Maybe we go for the flush if we're not so confident that we win, but pair of aces is maybe pretty easy for us to win on. I completely forgot that we were playing Grimbo. I'm an idiot. Okay. So I'm going to play this to counteract that. And now we just win. Hopefully get $2 from parking to at least go neutral, which we do. Okay. So not bad. I want to double my money, more water. Bruh. Okay, so here's the chip joker that I was just talking about. So in theory here, we could take ice cream and then just not... What's our boss? The psychic? I mean, the psychic's a little annoying, but it doesn't really affect our scoring at all. It just makes it so that we get less money from the parking. But, like, if we really want to, we could just buy ice cream here, not buy anything for probably the rest of this ante, cop seed money, and then our econ is, like, relatively stable very early. So maybe we do that. I like that idea. Let's buy the ice cream. And then let's just not buy anything else. Kind of want to pop that judgment just because it's, you know, like gambling addiction, but I'm not going to. We could play the high card. High card actually probably scores like a lot here. Yeah, high card wins. Okay, maybe the ice cream was too strong, but I would rather be too strong than too weak. You know what I mean? I wish I could spam my watch streak, bruh. Hey, Ghost. Did I already say hey, Ghost? I have early onset. And hello, Excalibur. Perishable rental scary face is really bad, obviously because it's perishable and rental, but also because eternal reserved makes us want to hold our face cards in hand at all times. So this is just all around bad. Idle is very good late game, but very bad early game, and this is eternal idle, so it becomes a lot worse. I think we probably just go next. There's an argument for you to take this Arcana pack here. Maybe if we were a little bit richer, or maybe if I was more ballsy and I just wanted to pop the Hermit right now, but seeing as how seed money is our voucher, I think I'm just going to go next, try and make a little bit more money here. And play the high card. My goal is to make Mike need to piss so we can... Okay, I'm not even reading that, bro. That's a mod saying that? That's wild. Okay, we get a lot of money. Bro's not beating the dock allegations. So if I just explain the path that I'm taking in a run, if I just, like, think out loud and explain my actions to my viewers so that they can get better at the game, I'm just a Doc Spectred clone. Okay, I'm a Doc Spectred clone then. You know what? That's high praise, chat. I'm not beating the dock allegations. I'll say it. What are you gonna do, chat? Harry with the hydrate, I got you. W rage bait? At least he's admitting it. You're literally calling me the greatest player of this game. That's not, bro. That is not like the roast that you think it is. Anyway. Especially seeing how we're scoring right now, I think we're fine to just pop this Hermie into the seed money and just collect buku bucks, right? Psychic's a little bit annoying because we can hold less face cards, but like right here we're holding, like, that doesn't affect us at all. Now it affects us, which is annoying, but like it is what it is. Just play this. Reserved parking scam. That's crazy. Okay, and now we have more interest, which makes our plan a lot better. Could maybe take popcorn here. Again, seeing like how our scoring was before, I think we're fine to just take like a standard pack. We can only take one of these without going down to interest, so it's just, do we want to see more cards or do we want to have more money in the bank? I think when we're this early, we probably want to see more cards. Could take a glass queen, but maybe we don't. Maybe we care about the queen way more than the glass because of reserved parking. This is still like maybe good for late game where we need like extra points to get us over the finish line, but for right now, that really matters not. High card builds also want... Generally, you're going to have a lot more mult than you are chips, and that becomes doubly true on like high card builds where you don't have the base jokers that give you chips, and high card also scales less chips overall, just like the planet card doesn't do as much. So maybe there's an argument for like the bonus card, or I would say more so the rock here. I kind of want to just skip this, I'm not gonna lie. If there was anything that I would take in this pack, it would probably be the queen, just for more reserve parking value, but like nothing here is that incredible, so I kind of just want to skip. I'll take the glass card, just because maybe there's some kind of tech where that'll make the difference, but I'm not really holding my breath, so to speak. Play the 2-pair. And play the high card. Reserve parking 1 and 2 chance is worse than wheel 1 and 4 chance. Deranged statement. It does kind of feel like that sometimes, though. I'll agree. I'll like half agree with you. Chariot is probably just giga value since we're going to be holding all of our face cards in hand anyway. Let's take the Jumbo Celestial. We get the Pluto. I'm going to try and force high card as much as I can. Hey, Bear. Good luck on the runs. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Okay, so there's a couple things that we could do here. I like hallucination for deck fixing, and we have enough money. We have enough money saved up from like seed money that the rental tag wouldn't matter, but we also are playing into reserve parking every hand, so the rental tag matters like not a lot at all. The Eternal Rental 8-ball is like the worst thing in this pack. By a no, Superposition is worse, just because we're not ever playing straights, and especially not any straights with aces. So like the Superposition we're never taking, this 8-ball we're never taking, particularly because we already have an Eternal, but also because it's rental, and also, you know, we're not playing a build right now. We're not committed to a build where we're going to be scoring a lot of 8s, so that's like really bad. Hallucination and Midas Mask are the two best ones here. I think Midas Mask is really good for what we want to be doing. Midas Mask wants us to sacrifice a little bit of econ in the short term by playing our face cards, but it generates a lot of econ in the long term because reserve parking, again, is going to want us, you know, keeping our face cards in hand, and Midas Mask makes all of them gold, so when we keep all of them in hand, we're going to get the money from reserve parking, and then we're going to get even more money from the gold cards. I think Midas is definitely the play here, and then we'll take a reroll. Mad Joker's like not bad. Perishable Rental kind of hurts, but like it's scoring. We probably don't need it though, so I don't think I'm going to take it. Mail-in is maybe also pretty good, because mail-in trades, we would be discarding, which gets rid of 1 mult on the green Joker, but then it gives us $5. So it's essentially trading 1 mult for $5, which I think is a pretty good trade. I've been summoned the moment 8-ball showed up. Welcome in, Schmeckles. And I got you with the Hydrate, Unicorn. Is this seriously gonna... Are we seriously redeeming Hydrate every time it becomes available? Every 5 minutes, I'm gonna have to take a water break? Okay. I think it's because it's rental, it only costs us $1 and we can sell it for $1. Let's just take mail-in here, and if we get value off of it, cool. If we don't, oh well. Could take Mercury here. It's probably the smart play, so I'm gonna do it, but still gonna try and force high card. Let's go next. Try and play a bunch of face cards. We get immediate giga mail-in value. This trades 1 mult on the green Joker for $10, which is an incredible rate, to say the very least. And then we get a flush where we can make all of our face cards here gold, which is incredible. Streamer, when are you addressing the allegations? What allegations, bro? We could fish for a straight. Maybe I just want to play the pair here for more immediate gold cards. Let's do that. And then I guess we could make this steal for the time being. Probably doesn't matter because I'm immediately going to be rewriting gold on that. But, you know, for right now, maybe it's good. Mike, can I sue you? For what? Could take banana. Banana's pretty cool. Probably get out of mail-in for it. I think we have enough money, especially with all of the Midas Mask value now, where that's probably a good idea. Let's do that. We could take a standard pack. It's in the box. Couple things. Again, rock for the aforementioned high card build. We also get a Red Seal King, which is maybe a lot more reliable. So let's take that. And then standard pack numero dos, we get essentially nothing. I normally really don't like Magic Trick, like taking it, just because it crowds the shop so much, but this is a very econ-heavy run where we can probably afford many rerolls, especially the later in the game that we go on. So I'm going to take Magic Trick here, just to get it out of the voucher pool, and hopefully we see something cooler. The pillar is maybe a little bit of a problem, but I think it'll probably be fine. Play the straight here to get a bunch of gold cards for parking. Oh, and it just wins with banana. Okay, huge. Risk of Rain 2 soundtrack, so good. I'm listening to it with stream. Chat, do I have to play Risk of Rain 2 on stream? Paintbrush is an immediate cop, because that is going to pay for itself in no time. Take the Celestial pack first. I don't love any of these, but I think straight is probably pretty decent for right now, just because that scores a lot more face cards. So maybe scaling it is like a good idea. Let's do that. Take the Buffoon pack. These are pretty bad. There's especially with Grimbo being polychrome first and foremost, but also just because we have so much money and we have Magic Trick. There's an argument on a high card build for me to take Eternal Blue Joker here. Just because high card builds, again, are going to need a lot of chips to keep themselves sustained. Blue Joker with Magic Trick is a way to, you know, inflate the deck a lot. Maybe add a bunch of face cards while we're at it. We generate more value with reserve parking, and then the more cards we have in our deck, the more powerful Blue Joker is. I could see us taking it. Risk of Rain 2 reference? True. Guess who tuned in? What's up, Jinxie is the GOAT 23. She buzzed on my Nana till I 1 in 6 chance to explode. That's crazy. I mean, I've taken Blue Joker before and, like, not been sad about it, right? I think Blue Joker here is probably pretty good. Let's do it. Let's take a Blue Joker. And then we'll do 1 reroll. Not super excited about anything in there. Probably just go next. Okay. Let's play the high card, but let's cycle a king so that we can make gold. Getting like 5,000 points. Let's cycle another high card. We get a bunch of reserve parking money, and then we get $9 from gold cards. Midas Mask is so good, man. Unicorn with the Hydrate, I got you. $12 plus the gold card money. Could take Acrobat. Acrobat on a high card Grimbo build is probably like very good mult. So now we're kind of at a point where, do we want to keep the Midas Mask and greed for more gold cards, or do we want to take the Eternal Acrobat and make the run like more consistently winnable? This is kind of a tricky one. I'm going to take the Temperance first and foremost. Let's take our Celestial packs, and then we can decide on this. I think maybe taking the Midas Mask is, like, not even that greedy. I don't like Acrobat whatsoever. Me neither, but on a Grimbo high card build, it's, like, not bad, right? I think with as much money as we have, we're scoring consistently enough where we can beat this entire ante with, like, no adjustments to our scoring right this second. Because we're scoring, like, 5k points on a high card. I guess that'll go down with Blue Joker, but I don't think it'll go down enough to, like, actually end up mattering. And if we have all the gold from Midas Mask, we have all the face cards with reserved parking, maybe we're, like, money... We're, like, rich enough to have a bunch of rerolls to where we probably don't need to worry about finding a lot of, like, powerful stuff right now, because we can just reroll into it. Good night, Unicorn. And hello, Led. This build is get parking a gold sticker engine? Absolutely. I think I'm going to skip this. Hungman is cool. That was voice crack of the century. We could take a hiker. Probably not the greatest here, because we would have to rotate out of it for Midas Mask, and I think rotating out of a Midas Mask for a rental hiker is, like, a lot worse of a play, especially on a high card build, than rotating out of it for, like, an Acrobat would have been. Let's take one more reroll. The Order. No. No. Let's go next. We'll just get rid of 2 rando cards. Hello, TP. Welcome in. Okay, audio bug for some reason. That's cool. Okay, making just under 6k. We make our red seal into gold. That's very nice. Get some money off of parking. Play one more hand. We're really looking for Banana to die here. It makes our early game a lot less consistent, but with how much money we have, we could probably pretty convincingly roll into Cavendish, which would be really nice. Hello, Ducky. Welcome in. We could steal a queen, or we could strength into kings if we think we're going to do, like, Baron things. Or we could Empress to maybe get some more mult for our high cards. Let's maybe do this. For the speculative, like, Baron Mime build. Had another day of failing black deck blue stake. Unfortunate, man. It'll do that to you sometimes. We could take the Juggler here. That's, like, also very stickerable on a build such as this. You know you gotta do it. I'm not taking 8-ball. We're playing high cards. Even if I'm, like, the luckiest man alive, we are getting at most 4 8s to trigger every time. That's not nearly... You need re-triggers for this to work, and we don't have those yet. I'm not taking 8-ball. We could take mail-in for money. I think I'm just gonna keep Midas for one more turn since it's perishable. We'll just keep Midas for its entire life, and then we'll let it go in peace. Familiar's pretty good. Gives us enhanced face cards, and it's also good with Blue Jonkler. Let's just play some random cards. Okay, so we know that this guy is a face card. Let's do this. W Steel. Let's add the blue seal to you. Let's maybe not familiar when we have the blue seal in hand. Let's just play a high card. All right, so now we have a blue seal that we can just dig for every time, which I think is going to pay dividends. It only gives you the Fool in Death, so you just make a bazillion 8s. This is not the run for that, man. All right, so now Midas Mask is gone. Let's grab Crystal Ball. That's pretty good. Let's see if we can pop the Familiar in one of these packs, hopefully. This is fine. Okay. We get 2 kings and a queen. One of them is steel. The other 2 are bonus cards. I'm actually not that mad about that. That's like pretty decent, no? The wheel probably doesn't matter. Let's make lucky 7s, I guess. Let's crack Pluto. Definitely forcing high card here. I can make a rock. Probably the best play here. Hydrate, I got you in a second. Golden Ticket's interesting, but not really on a held in hand type of build such as this, so maybe we skip that. Mail-in could be good. How many 10s? 4 10s? Yeah, mail-in could be good. Probably have enough money to where I just want to be looking for some points. Let's go next. I can play the high card. How much does this make me? 7K, so I should be able to win here. Can play another high card. I can maybe play a pair. Probably doesn't win after Blue Joker, like, not being as powerful. We'll see. Raid with the follow. Welcome in. Maybe we dig for our blue seal here. Kind of like that strat. There we go. I can play the high card. Maybe I play this for more chips just to be absolutely sure that we win. Probably did not need to, but okay. So now banana goes away. This is really bad for our short term, but it's really good for our long term. Let's crack the Pluto. 8 in the shop does nothing for us. I need jokers before I can open my packs. I could take a Todd. Probably don't when it's eternal. I could definitely take a Fist. Fool into a Pluto. Now let's take this. I could Hermie. Probably the best play. Take another Arcana pack. I can Hermie again. That's huge. I can Temperance. And then I'll take Popcorn for right now. Maybe take one more reroll. Okay, go next. Play the high card. Maybe cycle one face card since we have a bunch of gold and I want to see my blue seal maybe a little bit more than I want to see money. Hey, Ginger. Welcome in, man. I could play the rock high card. This probably just straight up wins. That's okay. Oh, no, it doesn't. And I get my blue seal. Huge. What's the lore behind the dementia and AIDS? Did you join the Discord or something? What are you... Okay, I know what the AIDS is referring to. My chat likes to say that I have AIDS because I have Lyme disease right now from getting bitten by a tick. The dementia is kind of just like a channel-wide joke because I forget a lot of things. Heard it watching the vids. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much the lore is what I just detailed. Maybe we take a chariot. If it wasn't replacing a gold card, I'd probably do that, but maybe we just go Emperor. I like both of those. I could take a gold sealed Jack. Maybe we don't really care about this, but again, glass could be good. I'll take a Queen, reroll. Ankh really bad here. Could take a square Joker. Maybe with blue Joker we don't really care about doing that. And maybe it's also way too late in the run. I could take a burglar. Probably pretty good. Legendary pull just got a soul. I gotta take strength, right? Bro, what? Do you ever look up at the sky at night and wonder if we're looking at the same moon? Also, hello, chat. Absolutely wild. Hello, chat. So glad I caught you live again. I need something to sleep to as I'm traveling tomorrow. Hello, Lily. Welcome in. I hope your travel tomorrow goes well. I'm glad you caught me again as well. I could make another rock. And then I could cycle some cards for a high card. Okay. That's on 2 rocks, though. So maybe that's still, like, not a lot of points. Play another high card. Yeah, 12k on a hand. We do have 7 hands, though, so, like, we're probably okay. I'll play this for the money. Unfortunate, didn't hit the lucky trigger. That's okay. And then I'm just going to do this for right now, just to maybe deck fix a little bit. Lots of money. Nice. We're all looking at the same moon. Welcome to the clubs. True. Dodging the new nicknames like it's Epstein Island allegations. That's crazy. We're going to take Omen Globe here. And then I'll look in both my packs. We get a Pluto. That's really nice. I could take the Spectral pack. Hex is really bad. Incantation. We have a 1 in 9 to hit the gold blue seal and a 1 in 3 to hit a gold card. So maybe Incantation is not the best. But it makes Blue Jonkler stronger, and we could get, like, more gold. I don't want to hit our only blue seal. Like, if it's a very small chance of it happening, but it's like, pretty bad if it happens. So I think I'm just going to skip that. We'll play, like, hyper conservatively. Take the Queen of Clubs. Probably don't want either of those. Harry with the Hydrate, I got you. Chat banner pivot. I can go next. Pretty good starting off. Not being able to discard maybe makes it a little harder to get our blue seal, which is a little bit sad, but I don't think it's going to matter that much. 3-stream streak. This before my uni starts. W. Appreciate it, man. W 3-stream streak. That's huge. Let's maybe cycle some face cards. We're already at interest cap, so let's just play like a kind of crummy hand, and maybe we can get that blue seal in our hand. All right, well, on that note, let's play the gold seal, because that is also like quite a lot of value. And then let's maybe go for a money trigger. Okay. Thought I would make it, but I'm way too tired. Probably gonna fall asleep watching TV again. Good night. Good night, Harry. Hope you sleep well, man. Let's take the Hungman. Let's take the Celestial pack. I find Mercury. That's like not as good as Pluto for us right now, but still pretty good, so we can take it. I can hang some low cards. I can Temperance into Hermie, or I can Hermie into Death, which I'm probably going to do instead, because the more consistent blue seal is pretty cool. Let's reroll a couple times here. Get another queen. One more. Nothing too enticing. Let's go next. Bang. 20k with a rock. Okay, so we're starting to get a little bit shaky on our score. Drag the steel to the right so that it triggers after a raised fist for more mult. That's more consistent scoring for us. That's very nice. Nice gold seal proc. And we get the blue seal. That's really nice. Huge. Bunch of money as well. Almost had a crazy run going. Got to ante 5 with a pair build and an actual working superposition. Hold up. Pair build and superposition. That does not add up, mi amigo. What even y'all watching on cable TV nowadays? I can't find anything other than sports or maybe Taskmaster, which I end up rewatching on whatever YF is. I'm an idiot. Oh, YouTube, but like mistyped. I mean, I feel like cable TV is only used for sports now, right? And like news. I don't even have cable TV at my house. We just use like streaming services, but I don't even really watch TV in general. I just watch like what's it called? Like YouTube 90% of the time. I could get out a Raised Fist for Constellation here. So what is Raised Fist scoring us right now? Probably a plus 20. So we would need Constellation to be more than a plus 20. Grimbo is scoring plus 60 when it's polychrome, so we would need Constellation to be a times 1.4 for it to be better than Raised Fist. This is again barring like steel cards and stuff, which I feel like is pretty doable. We have 98 bucks too. Let's take the Constellation. And then we can skip the rest of it. I should have taken the Mystic Summit before committing to the Constellation, but that's okay. Ooh, Steel Jonkler. Steel Jonkler is actually what we said we wanted Constellation to be at already. And we need a sticker on him. Maybe we could get out a Burglar and take both. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Maybe not the best when it's perishable. That's incredible for us. Let's go next. Hey, gangsta. I watch wrestling for the drama. Fair. Let's play the high card. So Constellation is at ×1, which is really sad. Probably should have kept the Raised Fist in retrospect. Maybe we got rid of the Burglar instead of the Raised Fist for Constellation, and then we get rid of Constellation for Steel Jonkler. It's probably the better line. We'll see. Ooh. Pretty not good. This is an ace guaranteed. Probably do this. Unfortunately, cycle a blue seal. Yeah, the fish is not so good here. Sell the Troubadour to get my other hand back. Oh, I don't get it back. It's not like Mary Andy. That's really bad. I did not know that interaction. Yeah, that's not bueno. Probably die here. Actually, almost assuredly die here. Unfortunate. I thought Troubadour was like Andy, where if you sold it, you got the hand back. That is apparently not how it works. Not that it would have mattered there at all anyway, but that's like especially tragic. Doubters win. Did we even jamble on that run? I don't even think we jambled on the first run because there were not that many people in here. Yeah, no, we did not jamble. Well, that's kind of depressing. Did we jamble? We did not jamble. We did not jamble. Chat's making things up. Boo? What do you mean boo, bruh? All right. What's jambling? Jambling channel points. Is it gambling? Yes. Also, you said, should I go eat lunch now? It's noon where I am. Maybe. If you're hungry, I would say so. Sure. All right, we'll jamble on this run. We'll take it from the top now. 2-minute jamble. Predict thine channel points, chat. My petition to shamble wasn't successful, so we jamble. I mean, I guess. All right. Jamble your channel points. We'll go to this blind. 2 voucher tags is crazy work. Should I go eat lunch? It's 12:47 a.m. where I am. Absolutely. I could go for a straight. Maybe not the best play. Probably flush is much better, especially on red deck. Yeah. More like scamble? That is wild. I can't jamble. You have the jamble badge by your name. You can absolutely jamble. That's rentals, so it's just a free double tag for right now. Double voucher tag, huge. Believers, W believers. Droll jokers, maybe not too bad for the early game on red deck. Let's take a look in this buffoon pack first. I could take an 8-ball. Sure, I'll keep that for right now. I don't believe in you at all, Mr. Schlicky Schlocky. That's crazy. I could play the straight for the 8-ball value. Thoughts on Ceremonial Dagger? Horrible. Needs a buff and or a rework. Genuinely unusable. I can fish for more 8s. I find another 8. Let's just play that. Unfortunate. I find another 8. Huge. I win with the full house. Gotta leave in 30 minutes, do something interesting. You sold? How did I sell? We have a Justice and a Fool. That's like pretty good. I could take the Perishable Lusty Joker to get us through the early game. Probably sell the 8-ball here for a Spectral Pack. Hex and Ecto. This is horrible. But, I mean, there's no point in not hexing here. We have one Joker, so this is fine. Some countries don't allow gambling, so they can't risk points on predictions, but can vote on predictions without putting up points. Oh. Really? I did not know that. I guess that makes sense, though. Let's get a Hearts Flush. Huge. Win in 30 minutes? All right, speed run time. We're chilling. That happens to me. Why do you have the badge by your name, then? Oh, you can just, like... Okay, I see. I could take an Astronomer. Maybe we get a lot of value out of this shop if I take that. Kind of a risky play, but we have a Fool in hand, so, like... I could probably do that. Why did we sell the 8-ball? Spectral Pack. The Hex on the Perishable Joker was not that worth. Yeah, but if that was Immolate, that literally is run defining. And even the Hex for right now is not bad. Could take the Celestial Packs. I am super cool with leveling up straights. That's pretty powerful. Should let chat help you make decisions for one run. Maybe you would win. Bruh. Obviously for the Spectral Pack. See, Jinxie is the GOAT 23. Gets it, man. take this. Take this. Go next. Straights on top, not biased to the month. That's crazy. We have 987. Probably a pretty good path for a straight on the red deck. That should win. Got my Final Fantasy Commander decks today. Oh, hell yeah. I took a look at the set briefly before stream. Should have actually sold that. We're probably not playing high card. Now he gets his entire name pronounced. Does Gangsta eat? Sure, let him starve, and it was a tie vote. That's crazy. Rental bus, we probably don't take. Like, bus is really good, but probably can't afford a rental when our econ is still, like, not super solid. I could play the straight. Maybe I do this for a little bit of deck fixing and just, like, more mult. Aren't they on, like, the 17th Final Fantasy game? Probably. $7 and we deck fixed. Eternal Rental Droll Joker is terrible. Rental Showman is debatably even worse. Let's just go next. Probably go for the flush, since we don't have that enticing of a straight here. And we can probably make the flush happen very handily on red deck. Could go for the straight now, but flush definitely wins. So I'm just going to go for the flush. We could take ice cream, because we don't have that much for chip scaling. Orbital tag upgrades flush by 6 levels. Maybe we just pivot flushes. In that case, duos may be pretty bad. The other thing is I don't remember if we've seen a Suits boss. Let me fast forward the YouTube stream. Have we seen Suits boss? What was our first boss blind? First boss blind was... Oh, we have seen one, the window. And then I don't even remember what the one we just beat was. The needle. Okay, well, we've seen window. Could take ice cream. Do some arcana-ing. Probably don't need to do either right now. Let's just maybe save some money. Especially if we're skipping, we probably want more money. This is passing away, though, which makes me a little bit nervous. But, I mean, nothing in this shop is really going to remedy that. I guess ice cream kind of could, but we need malt more than we do chips. So it's probably just better to save some money. Pretty bad hand for straights. I guess it's not for straights. It is for, like, our lusty joker, though. I could play this, and it probably scores, like, half the boss blind. Yeah, just over half. And then I could finish with the full house. Hey, Aaron. Ooh. I definitely thought that would win. I guess we haven't scaled full house at all, though, so that makes sense. Could go for the flush. Nice. Perfecto, huh? I found rental perishable negative riffraff. Huge. Urek with the follow. Welcome in. I could take a Matador. Does that trigger on this boss? I think it does. Sell our Lusty Joker. I do need Molt, so let's go for the Greedy Joker. Let's go for the Matador for money. And then it doesn't affect our interest if we go Arcana, plus we're going to be getting money from the Matador, so let's go Arcana. Star is really nice. Looking like a flush build. Skip this for 6 levels in Flush. I have a question if you don't mind. If I haven't unlocked all Jokers and I share a seed, will Jokers drawn be different for someone that has? Only for Jokers that you haven't unlocked. So let's just say in like a hypothetical scenario, in your first shop, you pull a shop where Blueprint is supposed to spawn, but you don't have Blueprint unlocked. Maybe for you it was an Obelisk or a Baron instead, like another rare that you have unlocked. I don't know if cards in the queue get replaced by like stuff that shares rarity. I would assume that they do. But yeah, as far as I know, the queue is only different for cards that you haven't unlocked. If it's like a card that you have at the start of the game, like Jimbo, just for the most like baseline example, I'm pretty sure that's similar for everything. That should be unlocked if unseated. What, Blueprint? No, Blueprint is not unlocked on a fresh account. You need to win a game for Blueprint. He won't get the seed if locked Jokers? I'm confused. Okay, we get the Flush. Oh, Matador doesn't trigger for this boss? That's so cringe. Alright. Somebody in chat said that. I wasn't sure if they were correct, but they were. So you haven't unlocked a Blueprint yet. That's wild. I accidentally closed the stream and had Balatro in the background, and I was confused for a while. That will happen. That will happen. There's a lot that's pretty good in the shop. Probably Smiley Face is better than Steven. And I really only want one so that I can afford to take the grabber. So we'll pop that and go next. Probably need to play 2 flushes to score anyway, judging off of our score from last round. So we'll just play that and then look for another Diamonds flush. Which hopefully with our extra discard we can come across. We do get a straight. That's not bad. Just had a cool seed with double polychrome Blueprint early on and wanted to share with a friend, but wasn't sure if he'd get them too since I'm new and don't have all Jokers. There's seeds that if you don't have specific requirements, it just doesn't work. Like, I played a run and they said it contained Tribulate, but I got a different legendary. You needed a specific Joker so it would actually show up. That should not be the case. That should definitely not be the case. Tribulate, like, legendaries should always be seeded so that you see the same exact legendary unless you already have the like a different legendary. Like if a pack is supposed to have Yorick, you should always see Yorick in that pack 10 times out of 10 unless you already have a copy of Yorick in your lineup. I'm almost certain. Just test it out and let us know if it goes the same. Yeah, I would just say like you can make multiple profiles on Balatro. I would just say make another profile and click the unlock all button, and then you can test if it works. Only time legendaries aren't seeded or when you're playing gold stake, it will always be a legendary that you don't have the gold sticker on. Oh, that could definitely be true. That could be the case for sure. Blueprint here is definitely bait because it's perishable, and I don't really think it even does anything for us. Perishable rental Blueprint. I kind of wish this was rental because then we could cop it for $1. I guess the mouth doesn't trigger Matador though, so it would be kind of pointless. I'm gonna sell the Matador and then let's crack this Arcana pack because there's always a Hermit in here. That's not bad either. It's not good, but like could unlock Flush House or something maybe. We have one more opportunity to take the grabber, so I'll probably just go next. I could potentially unlock Flush House. thanks all. Yeah, no problem, Urek. Speaking of queue, if two people play the same seed, but person A rerolls the first shop and person B rerolls the second shop, is that one queue for both shops, or does each shop have a different queue? Does person B see the cards from person A's shop, first shop, or brand new ones? The way that the shop queue works is it resets every ante. This is something that I only know because of the multiplayer mod, because how the multiplayer mod works to make it like a little bit more consistent so that you don't just have like, because with the multiplayer mod, since you play on the same seed, in theory, if one person's like really rich, they could just reroll super deep and see a broken joker that the other player doesn't, and then they could just steamroll with that. The way that the multiplayer mod works is that the queue is all one queue for the entire game. The way that the vanilla game works is that the shops are based on an ante by ante queue. So if somebody if on ante 1 player A rerolls once in the small blind and then doesn't reroll at all after that, and if player B in the small blind or in ante 1 rerolls in the big blind but doesn't reroll in the small blind or in the boss, they will see the exact same cards in the shop. But if player A rerolls on small blind ante 1 and player B rerolls small blind ante 2, I mean, I guess that's like intuitive, but they would see different things. Probably do this. It's a little bit risky, but we really need a flush house here. Like, badly. I get flush house probably doesn't score. Yeah, flush house actually scores slightly worse than flush for us right now. That's kind of cringe. It's based on antes. Got it? Right. Yeah, no problem. Let's do this. Get another flush. Lots of smiley face triggers. It was a bit confusing to explain. No, you're chilling. As long as you like understood my explanation, that's all I care about. I really want grabber, but let's take the buffoon pack first. 4 fingers is pretty good. I mean, it's not, but like we need a sticker on it, so I'll take it anyway. Hey Shock, did you know that microphones are called microphones because... Wow. Stunning information. Why is Twitch so much slower than YouTube? It shouldn't be unless I dropped like a couple of frames, which I did. Sometimes the stream just gets a little slow on Twitch. If you just refresh the page, you should be chilling. Sir Shock, get the whiteboard to explain how the game works. Perhaps. Let's just go next. Bro almost said reroll the page. Well, y'all got me talking about rerolls, bruh. Tremendously bad discard RNG. Play the flush. Play the 4-card flush so that we can potentially play more flushes over the course of the blind. Reroll the page for a new streamer. Okay. Basically, game works by doing some shit math and you win or lose. Yeah, pretty much. Get $10. Seeing double's pretty bad because we could, in theory, I guess with flush house we could get that to work, but not the most consistent thing in the world by any means. Could take perishable rental scary face. That increases our score by quite a bit, but it also drains our money, and our econ is like anything but stable right now, so that's like a little scary. I honestly kind of like the idea of seeing double flush house. Because our flush house is, I believe base flush house is either 140 times 13 or 140 times 14, which is like pretty good. So what do we have? We have 3 diamond kings. And then we have 2 aces, 2 queens, 2 jacks, 2 nines. So we could, in theory, hold on to a queen and a jack here and then just discard down for flush house because we don't have 2 copies of an 8 or a 3 of diamonds. Let's do that. Okay. Maybe play the straight here. I think let's just do this. Oh, wait. Seeing double also relies on us having, like, the clubs portioned as well. So, yeah, we would need a queen or a jack still. So we have to roll for our other queens and jacks. This is maybe not so good in retrospect. All right, let's go for this, I guess. This is going to score, like, comparatively nothing. That's rough. Play the flush. Maybe I do this. It's either we, at this point in time, it's either we look for exactly diamonds king, club jack, or we look for diamond jack, club queen. Or we could do this and look for club queen, club jack. Well, no, we need the jack regardless. Maybe we roll the queen. Let's do this. Yikes. Yeah, we pass away here for sure. I don't really know what I was doing there. Answer to our new friend streamer. How many hours do you have on this game? Actually, I can just check. I don't know why I'm gonna, like, hypothetically talk. Steam says that I have 345. Sorry I got distracted. My kid's mom sent me nudes. What did I miss? Bro. How many jokers left to gold stake? What percent are you at? I have probably around 35 to 40 jokers left to gold sticker. My stats are gonna not reflect that because I have stickers on other jokers, but I'm at 84% for C++. So it looks like I have more stickers than I actually do, but I'm missing a good amount of gold stickers still. You let the believers down. I'm poor now. My bad, my bad. My bad. Zedin with the follow. Welcome in. All right. Doubters win. Pay up, cuh. Bruh. Anyway. Waiting for us to get to doing challenge runs. Can't wait. Challenge runs are not that bad. All right, let's go blue deck. Run another prediction. Hello, Zed. Welcome in. Investment tag is pretty cool. Guys, what if? Too political, Kiwi? True. Let's... we have 4 cards for a flush as opposed to 3 for a straight. Let's go for the flush. I guess we have another flush. Does this even win? No, surely it does. It's like a really low flush, but we should be fine. Yeah, no, we're chilling. I'm holding my shit on nay. You're getting smoked. We're blue deck investment tag, bro. What do you mean? What do you mean you are voting nay? This is like far more consistent. I also don't hate Sly Joker as a holographic, but can probably do better. Psychic, we do not care about that whatsoever. Accidentally hit nay. I'm so cooked. Put 1K on nay. Yo, doubters are gonna be in shambles. Chat, doubters, do y'all remember last time we played on blue deck what happened? I just want to recall that. Pick up ice cream here. Splash is like not good at all. Take my leave now before it's too late. Have a great stream. Appreciate it, Ghost. Thank you for popping in. Let's go next. Probably could have waited to buy that director's cut, but it is what it is. Let's go. As a person who just got here, no, I don't. Fair. Who says it's gonna happen again? This Mega Arcana pack does. I would have been beside myself if this had a soul in it. I would have died. Take the Judgment. Marble Joker. That is horrible. Temperance. Take this. Hey. It's pretty good. The anti-7 8-ball says it does. Okay. Big fan of the natty polychrome Chad. I'm gonna sell this Marble Joker before it does any more damage. We'll keep it for right now because it needs a sticker, but that's like definitely a throw. Huge. I'm doing this. You can't stop me. Can I steal your soul shock as in your true mortal soul? No. If that had a soul, I'd find out where the mods live. Flower pot. I like how on the run where I passed Eternal Splash, we have now seen 2 flower pots. Granted, they've both been perishable, so maybe I should like not care as much. Take a look in here. Maybe we pivot pairs. Pairs are always pretty good, and we didn't find flush in there, which is what we've been playing, so we'll just level up pair for the time being. Nothing great there. Superposition? I'm not going superposition. I would have went all in on nay if I could. That is crazy. This is gonna get me no points, but it's funny. Oh wait, no, debuffed pair. I'm an idiot. All right, it's fine. Chat, it was a necessary sacrifice. I was saving my discards. Trust. I can actually just do this. Nice. I'll tell you where the mods live. It's Earth. How does he know? Bang. Okay. All right. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. Pretty cool. Classic example. And the Magician. House kind of cringe. Give me my money back? Nope. Nope. I've never seen a photo chat run before. You're definitely lying. I'm going to sell this Marble Joker before our deck gets any more crowded. And then I'll cop Overstock just so we see the most shit in our shop. Going to pop that immediately for a Magician. Photo chat virgin? Yeah, glad I could be your first, man. Surely this does not win, right? I got my high score thanks to Photo Chad. I mean, that's like kind of what Photo Chad does, right? It kind of excels at that. Let's do this. Hopefully we get some money off of this. If not, that's cool. I was not paying attention to mail-in, so yep, I missed some value there. That's okay. Raid, you'd love a Lucky Cat Chad run? Boy, do I have a video for you, Raid. We could take a red card. Maybe that doesn't really matter with a photograph build. Probably just want, like, Celestial Packs more. Mars or Saturn? Could probably go for Mars. Give me my money back? Nope. Nope. Not happening. Go to the 8 for some money. I could play this, actually, for just money from the Chad, potentially. Oh, wait, I played the wrong thing. I thought the Jack was lucky for some reason. Yo, I'm actually just a dunce. Wait, why did I do that? We could gamble for money on this, but considering we have 2 other lucky cards in hand. What was I just about to do? I think I'm just going to do this for the guaranteed rebate money. And then we can go like this. Lucky cards be low-key scamming me? That's crazy. Giga Chad, my beloved. Welcome in, Ducker. Take the Death card. Arcana pack. I was watching that Lucky Cat Chad run yesterday, and I apparently completely missed the ante where we actually re-rolled the plant into the pillar. Bro, I remember being so mad when that happened. I ain't gonna lie. Take the Empress for right now. It's like more consistent. I had a Blueprint DNA hanging Chad double Chad run, but I screwed up by selling Chad with the retrigger face cards. Cringe. I'm just kidding. Probably strength kind of blows here. Could gamble the Judgment for an ice cream. Or we could take away mail-in, but mail-in probably still gives us a lot of value, so maybe we don't do that. I'm cool with gambling here. That was not worth it. We have Chad. It's maybe worth it. Are you streaming on both Twitch and YouTube? Yes. I'm live on both platforms. We could go Moon, honestly. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that, honestly. I forget where diamonds like associate in the deck. Probably on the right side because that's how they're ordered in the UI. So we should probably just do this. I like seeing what I'm working with. Interesting. Similar names? True. Excuse me. I mean, we could like do this. Scale high card and it gets some points with Talkie. Maybe we do this to keep the diamond. Ship it. Alright, that's really cool. I can play the pair of kings, then cycle a bunch of cards. Go ahead and do that. There we go. And now we just get giga value. Let me maybe do this. If only we had a smeared Joker. I think there was one in the shop that we passed up on, but speculative smeared stay speculative. It's okay. No money triggers from our lucky cards still. Loki getting scammed. I could take a lover. Bro, that June bug is back, man. His ass is so loud. Go away, dude. Take seed money right off the bat. And then we could take lovers. Get some value off of the mail-in. Should I play more games right now? It's 12:21 for me right now. Absolutely. Are all June bugs gay? Maybe. Chat, do you think that's how they named Pride Month? The plant kind of sucks, but like, should be fine. Let's do this. Because that is Buku Bucks, and we still have kings in the deck. Huge. Hold the lovers for right now. Probably can sell the moon at this point. Mr. Focus Shock, what's up? What do you need, man? You should re-roll the plant. If it re-rolls into the pillar, I'm ending stream, no outro. Could get a pretty easy sticker on driver's license. It's honestly nice that you're getting plant so early. I mean, it could kill us, though, because we have photo Chad. But yeah, Chad is absolutely right, where we could just re-roll it, and then it's fine. Let's sell it. We have so many... I mean, it's a rental tag, which kind of sucks, but we have mail-in for right now, and Chad lucky cards for later. So let me slot in driver's license, and we can maybe get a sticker on that. I feel like that's pretty good. Does anyone else play Slay the Spire? I have not touched the first one ever, but I will probably play the second one when it releases on stream. Just because I'm starting to get into a lot of the like roguelike games. Did Local Thunk include Vampire and Driver's License in this game because he's a big Olivia Rodrigo fan? Probably. That sounds about right. Mods, run a poll. Let's reroll this. The fish. You should try the first one too, goated. Maybe I'll try once there's like, do we have an actual release date for the first Slay the Spire? Maybe I could try the first one before the second one comes out. We haven't scaled flush at all, right? Yes, this is damn near just as good. So let's just play this. Okay. Fish for another straight. Does not end up happening, but we get the flush. I'm an idiot. Finally don't get scammed. Oh wait, we must have not gotten scammed on the last hand either. We have $100. Okay, never mind. If you don't play Monster Train 2, I will drink a glass of water. Chat, should I play Monster Train 2? Did somebody say Spore? Chat, why have I heard of Spore before? Is that like a popular game? Be honest. Take a spectral pack or a standard pack just for like seals. That was garbage. And that was garbage. Cool. Really glad I did that. Hierophant to turn on driver's license. Pause? We don't need this, but it's foil and it's another sticker. Maybe we just take this. Kind of like that. Ancient Jongleur, pretty cool. Probably more consistent than Greedy Jongleur, honestly. We're kind of already like going the path of diamonds. Maybe we could do a wild cards driver's license build. Could also just get out of driver's license for Ancient Joker. Maybe that's better, but I want driver's license, even though Ancient Joker's like way better. What's your favorite Jongleur? Bootstraps. Because my community loves it. Not because it's my favorite Joker. You make your own alien race and survive and evolve, but it's kind of silly and made by the Sims people. I think it aged really poorly, but the character creator is still fun. Gotcha. That's interesting. Bro said my favorite Joker is... You gonna finish that? Me when somebody else has food that I want? Anyway. Well, okay, so Greedy Joker is plus 15 on a Diamonds flush. Ancient Joker right now is plus 2 and then plus 3, which would make it 9, then plus 4.5. I'm just gonna look this up. God. Ancient Joker is better plus mult is what I'm getting at, right? Like, it doesn't always land on clubs, but we should be fine regardless. Or it doesn't always land on diamonds, but we should be fine. 4 times 1.5 times 1.5 times 1.5 times 1.5 times 1.5. Yeah, it's way better. And that's without Chad. There would be 2 more triggers. Yeah, Ancient Joker is just way better. All right, we'll rotate out a Greedy for Ancient Joker, and then this is probably just the build. Now we just want to enhance our cards. Speaking of bootstraps, also easier to find flushes for Ancient Joker because of the 4 fingers, which is maybe pretty nice. I'm just gonna play this for money. Cycle a couple cards. No money, huge. Okay, we got the clubs flush here, so let's just enhance some random Johns, and then we can play this. I guess we can play this too, in theory. Did not end up being something that we wanted, but still works with flushes. Okay, so now we just need to scale flush, and we're chilling. Anyone else like the 4-finger combo from Raising Cane's? Chat. I'm pretty sure I've asked this before on stream, but I don't remember what the consensus ended up being. Is Raising Cane's as good as people say, or is it just glaze? Cane's is so good. I think that answers my question. You can take the purple seal. Probably discarding a lot anyway to find Ancient Joker tech, so that's maybe just pretty good. I mean, this is really funny, but we have... we could rotate out a driver's license for this, and it makes the run a lot better. The issue is, if it hits 4 fingers, we're cooked, and that also prevents us from getting a sticker on driver's license, so maybe we don't take this. This would be a good run for hack, too, but we already stickered hack. Take a satellite, probably not doing that, but it's an idea. Raising mids. All right, we got some contention in the chat. I'm here for it. Ancient Jonkler on hearts. Well, that was easy. Wait, we can score rocks with Ancient Joker flushes. This is the greatest pivot of all time. We can do rocks flushes. 13 smackaroonies. These are all garbage. Let's enhance some Johns. Ooh, lucky cards. Okay. Put those on our face cards then. Go next. Could have taken the standard pack, but nah. Spades. Okay. Play the high card for some money, potentially. Or none. Okay, cool. Love that. Smash like. This is kind of silly. I'm gonna do this just to greed for money. And we don't get any. Cool. And now I'm gonna die because I greeded. I'm going to go ahead and not do that again because I don't want to pass away. There we go. Do this, I guess. Just because why not? Make some more kings. Maybe we could do flush 5 down the line with, like, kings. Who knows? Nice. Do you play modded Balatro? I'm going to get it. I have in the past. I'm going to get it a lot more into modded once I get Completionist plus. So probably towards the latter half of the summer is when I will do a lot more modded content. Buns. We don't have one out here. I think the closest Canes to me is like 2 hours away. Socotroco with the follow. Fire name. Fire name. Welcome in. Well, that was Buns. The hook kind of sucks, but it's okay. This is on diamonds, so we can just win. Yo, Ancient Joker broken. I don't even care that it can't repeat, dude. Telescope is really good here. Take a standard pack. We could take a blue seal. It's probably not relevant 90% of the time, but maybe the 10% of the time that it's relevant, we're really happy to see it. Such as now. Huge. Fish for money. Unfortunate. It'll come up positive for me one of these times. There we go. Nice Jupiter card. Why are we talking about breaking consoles in chat? What did I miss? Okay, well, this is how we win. On diamond. Weren't we just on diamonds, or am I tripping? Okay, well, license is online now, so we're kind of chilling. Take this. Purple seal. I love photo Chad plus flush, but what do I do if the boss of no face cards comes in at ante 7? Well, you see, we have the reroll boss button, which is what I already had to do. Otherwise, we probably just die. But when you have director's cut, you can be a lot more lenient with those kinds of builds, you know? Fish for more, like, lucky cards, I guess. For more money. Okay. Ship it. We find the blue seal again. Is Bruv finally going to win? Balatro watchers, when they see somebody not win more than, like, 6 times in a row. Excuse me. Jupiter card. We'll take the Temperance. I hope the plant comes up at ante 7. We already saw the plant, bruh. Just wheel here. There's not really much else in that pack that we care about. I just lost 1k points. Doubters and shambles, per usual. Take one more. Really want to take this, but nope. Take the Lovers just because it's funny with Ancient Joker. Ooh, I should have rolled down. Wait, could we do... We could pull for like a straight flush, maybe. That's probably not happening. We could pull for flush house or flush 5. We want clubs. Flush 5. What is this reroll button? Is it a mod or how do I unlock it? It's a voucher. Director's cut if you take it. I can play 5 of a kind. I could play 4 of a kind. Maybe I want to greed for flush 5. Actually, I could just do this, right? Or maybe this is better. No, I would have to roll. I would have to copy a wild card. No, even then we couldn't do... No, I could do flush 5 if I copied... If I did this, because then we would have 4 spades kings, technically, and then 1. Okay, so this is fine. I play the flush 5. Put the lucky card in the middle. Finally getting a money trigger. W4 fingers for enabling that. Can death and get a flush 5? I got you. How long does stream usually last? There's quite a bit of variance, but usually it will not be below 2 hours, and usually it will not be above 4 hours. Just like in general. Maybe death is more important than Hermes since we're running on flush 5s now. Just had the craziest reroll luck in my life. Fill me in, tell me about it. Just reached gold stake and never learned of it. Really? Take the wheel. Nope. Also, maybe we should have copied the wild card for Ancient Joker. But, I mean, Ancient Joker, we probably just win. Regardless of what we play, right? Why do we... Oh, that makes sense. Alright, well, let me do this for, like, potential money. Oh, that just wins. Okay. Turns out photo chat is, like, a good combo. Imagine that. Let's look in here. Probably not much that we care about in the buffoon packs. Maybe we take walkie-talkie or mad joker for the gold stickers, since driver's license is like a pretty easy one to get a gold sticker on, I feel like. Nah. Mold steak? Real. There's a trib in the Arcana pack. Well, who feels stupid now? Just kidding. We'll hang him. Reroll. Not great. Ancient Joker on Clurbs. Just roll down here. I'm gonna do this, low-key. Wild cards are pretty cool. Especially for enabling, like, Flush House while still getting Ancient Jonkler value. Money. Damn. The last Arcana pack, the one you skipped. Oh. You're right, probably. I'm sleeping to this live. Do not wake me up. Alright, chat. I'm gonna play some loud-ass sound bites now. Turn down your volume. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Kind of. Maybe I still will. No. Welcome in, man. Had a disgusting, icky build. Photo, Supernova, Seeing Double, Stuntman, Acrobat trading card. That's a whack build. 14 kings. After 3 rerolls one round before I got anti-8 boss, I got Seltzer, Hanging Chad, and Baron. That's kind of wild. W run. Didn't see a single Chad the whole time. That'll happen to you, man. Photo Chad when Photo Chad walks in. Real. I could make a wild card into Temperance. I have to leave? Unfortunate, man. I hope you have a pleasant rest of your day. The mark. We're on diamonds. I can do this. Bro just said fentanyl with no other... Okay. Sure, pal. I mean, we have a lot of natty diamonds kings. I feel like this is not ambitious for me to be rolling like this. Money. Damn. It's fine. There we go. Put this in front because it's a face card, even if it's not lucky. We just want the points from photo. There we go. Schlock, let me purple your nurples. Don't say beep. Chat, don't start saying beep. Boop. That's not any better. Go for the reroll voucher. In one shop, I went from barely getting 200k to easily getting 4 milli. W shops, man. It's good stuff. I could Emperor for wild cards. I get a wild card. That's pretty hot. Can make a gold card. I probably don't care about anything else in this pack, so we'll just make a gold card arbitrarily. It's probably not staying in the hand like ever when we have Ancient Joker, but it's fine. Familiar could produce wild cards. It did not, but it produced more face cards, which is maybe still fine. Vessel. Probably don't reroll that. Probably pretty happy about that, actually. This Lover's this guy. After 2 days, I beat black and blue stake. Huge. W run, man. Guys, it's Morse code. Pin of glory and beep. Chat. Mods, don't pin beep, bro. What are we doing? I'm not going to discard the blue seal, but I am going to discard the gold card. This is kind of cringe. Wah, wah. I'm still going to go for flush 5 here. It's probably not happening, but that's okay. Go for this to cycle more of our wildcard kings. How many wildcard kings do we have? 1, 2. One's in hand. So we have 1, 2, 3 in the deck. I mean, that's still not terrible, but we're probably not finding them. Close enough. Now we just need a king. kind of natty flush 5. W? Nobody can save you, Excalibur. Bro really hit me with the I can't pin Junebug noises, bro. Junebugs do not say beep. Chat, what are we doing? More wild cards or more deck fixing? That counts. That certainly counts. Take the Arcana pack, Hermie, for some value there. I mean, there's no point in blocking when we have Telescope, right? I guess there kind of is, but meh. Okay. You just play the winning flush here, but I'm gonna search for flush 5 more. Hydrate from Upex, I got you. Stay hydrated, streamer. I appreciate that, man. W chatter. Love you. Nice. Get the blue seal value on that, too. I was not paying attention to Ancient Joker. We should have put a wild in front, but, I mean, we still win by, like, a lot. Reroll for nat negatives. Let's see him. Can hang him. Love you too, W chatter. I did not mean to click next there. That's on me, admittedly. We could have very easily gotten a nat negative in that shop, and now we'll never know. That's on me. I ship it. That's wild. Play the straight for no reason. Actually scores like really well. Go for more money. Violet Moggle. What? Okay, now we probably want to lock in since we're only on one hand. Let's maybe not cycle the rock because we can... we don't need chips if we're playing even flush. We're fine with just this. Lucky cards have been boning us this entire run. It's actually, like, kind of sad. I do this for flush house, but I'm not doing that. Flush 5 and I skydive? It's crazy. Clubs, photograph, Chad. Yeah, everything's online here. We should be chilling. Ship it. Nice. Oh, just barely, actually. W believers? W believers indeed. It was a little close towards the end, but blue deck is usually a decent W. W believers, W believers. Finally, the believers eat well and get paid out. W believers. Good stuff, chat. All right, I'm gonna go take a piss real quick. Chat, discuss if we have a particular deck that we want to see me play next. Otherwise, I'll just go yellow deck. I will be right back. This is me once again asking you to play multiplayer. Perhaps. It's on my to-do list. I've played it before, but I'm trying to do C++, and then I'm gonna rotate into like a lot more modded stuff. And once I rotate into more modded stuff, multiplayer is definitely on my list. And I would like to like enter, you know, I would like to get into the ranked scene and maybe enter a tourney or two. How far away are we from C++? Not more than 40 stickers, I don't think. I mean, we just got 2 more. I lost the official count, but if I had to guess, we probably have close to 30 stickers left, and the majority of them are just on, like, kind of shitter commons, as opposed to, like Mime we need a sticker on, this guy. But, like, the majority of the gold stickers that I still need are just on, like, shitter commons. So maybe one of these days I'll just do Anaglyph deck and fish for, like, a bunch of negative skips. Because the amount of commons that I need stickers on, we haven't gotten a sticker on Baron, which is cringe. But that's also because I don't play Plasma deck, and if I'm not playing Plasma deck, I like never pick up Baron. But yeah. How do you play ranked multiplayer? It's like a Discord thing. They have a bot that's like integrated and everything. Download mod and join the Discord. Yeah, pretty much. I'm not going to sleep. W. I can check every single message of specific chatters sent in the chat ever. Yeah, as a mod. Shock play a challenge. Hey, welcome in, Kita. As you said, negative skip. I had 2 show up in a row. I wish. All right, anyway. What did we see for... So for decks that y'all wanted me to play, I'm seeing, besides the challenge deck, which we'll get to another day, I'm seeing Abandoned deck in Twitch chat. Yeah, I'm literally just seeing Abandoned deck in Twitch chat, and then YouTube chat, I'm seeing Yellow deck, Erratic deck. On mobile, I'm C+ and way better and don't have them. Oh, gold stickers. I got you. Anaglyph? We could do Anaglyph as well. I want to see you cook in tournaments. I don't know how much cooking I would be doing in tournaments, but, like, I think it'd be cool to at least play in one. I mean... Okay, I 1v1'd like one semi-popular Balatro streamer already. I 1v1'd the Unseen Explosion, who does like mostly modded shit. And granted, that was when I was like probably 100 hours less in the game experienced, especially on Gold Stake. I had like just gotten to Gold Stake that week, I think. But I got shit on. We played like 4 separate matches, and I don't think I won a single game. I think I would do a lot better now if we rematched, just because I have, like I said, probably 100 hours or more experience under my belt. But yeah, I got mopped, bruh. How would you feel about joining minor league Balatro? What would the time frame be? Because I would be interested. Zano just announced it. Wait, really? I could probably be convinced. What would the time frame be? I could probably be convinced, honestly. I think that'd be fun. Chat, what do we think about that? I'm seeing a lot of Abandoned and a lot of Erratic. Should I just make a poll? There's actual YouTube chatters today, so if I make a poll, it's probably just gonna be swayed. Do it. Skibbity deck, bro. All right, I'll do Erratic deck. Actually, I think Abandoned got said first, and there's like a lot of people saying Abandoned, so I'll do Abandoned. YouTube.com. Okay. I'm gonna open that in a new tab.
What's going on,
Bang,
everyone, and welcome to
W Zano. Excuse me. Okay. I will definitely... This was the announcement with all the info. I will definitely take a look at that. And, I'm gonna... Is that open to the public? I'm not gonna watch it right now, just on stream. But, like, is that open to the public? Because if it's open to the public, I'm gonna send that to Unseen as well. Because I would love to... I think it would be fitting if Unseen and I, took a crack at each other in like an official tourney. I think that'd be kind of silly. 6 invitation spots. Yikes. Okay, so there's some stiff competition. All right, we'll see. I'll definitely look at that after stream. I'm very interested, I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's go. Probably full house is not that bad on abandoned. We also have a relatively high flush, but like only the highest flush wins, right? So it's probably just smarter to go for full house. We'll try it. Already discarded 10s. That's not worth. Thank you, mods, for the prediction. You got the invite big time. The open slots will be filled by a tournament getting hosted that anyone can participate in if they are willing to stream. Oh shit. So I have to like actually be good at the video game to get accepted into the tourney. Ooh, that might be that might be a caveat. Uh-oh. I have to actually be good at video games. This is not good. All right, $2. It's in the box. Red card is phenomenal, but I don't like committing to it as a first pick. I think I'm probably just going to go with Buffoon Pack. You could also talk to Zeno. That's true. Not sure if all the invite slots are filled. I got you. Yeah, I'll definitely see about that. I put 69K on you. Thanks, bruh. We'll take a gold joker. Probably more consistent for as a first pick, especially when we're not like when we don't have any scoring jokers, right? Straight's bait here. Unless we discard the ace as well, then it's like maybe attainable. We should never discard the ace. Just go for ace through 5. Unlucky. No flush either is pretty sad. I think I'm just gonna try and force straight, and if it doesn't happen, then I'm really sad. Well, that is certainly something to happen. That's promising. Could go for like full house here. I mean, we have to go for full house to win. Like, yeah, there we go. Sleeping was a bust. Ended up playing Balatro with my mom's boyfriend. That's kind of funny. Welcome back, Harry. All right, we have $10. Not loving this shop. We have the money to burn just because we have a gold jonkler, so we probably just go for a Saturn to tide us over. Straights are easier to find on the abandoned deck and all that. It's our boss, the Psychic. Yeah, that matters not. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Probably a pretty decent play into maybe a low straight. We cranking it with the shit shop? What do you mean cranking it, bro? Oh, because you're a doubter, so you're saying you're eating good. Take Supernova. Let's maybe rip the Buffoon Pack before we commit to anything. Lovebone with the follow. Welcome in. Let's go for Abstract Joker into... Could probably commit to Supernova now. Play like a pair build or even like 3 of a kind. Wait, chat. Maybe this is how we get a sticker on Zany Joker finally. Wait. Let me cook. I mean, Supernova is just like very generically good. The problem is we don't really have a lot of scoring to where we could like play pairs. But we could just play like a bunch of pairs and then finish with a straight. So let's just crank this. Scaling plus mult is scaling plus mult, man. I'm taking it no matter what. Okay, awkward. Even more awkward. Let's play the pair. 260. Let's play another pair. Holy straight. What people don't say when they meet me. Anyway. That's pretty nice. Crack the buffoon pack. Watching stream during astronaut time is 10 out of 10. Wait, what? What do you mean during astronaut time? We'll take the Chad into the Mercury. Chad's at least more points for pairs, right? It's like kind of a chips joker. How much? This is like a very modest pair. How much does this score me? 931. I think we've safely made the pivot to pairs. Zooted went to space. Oh, that's fair. I feel like Balatro would be a pretty good experience with that. Take delayed grat for some money. It's probably not that money positive though, so maybe we don't take it. Now, normally I would not take director's cut here, but knowing that it is a run of mine, probably taking director's cut. Also, gold joker does nothing this next blind, so maybe we just sell it for an extra $1 of interest and then take director's cut. Mike, I went to Goodwill and found a Razer mouse for $2.10, so I got it thinking it was broken. I plugged it in, the scroll wheel was messed up, so I blew into the scroll wheel, and now I have a $30 fully working mouse. Huge. That's pretty sick, honestly. Straight bait during June. Bro, what? I have a 0.22 win-loss ratio on multiplayer right now, so I'm definitely making the big leagues. I don't think mine would be that bad, but it would probably be pretty close, I'm not gonna lie. I am not the greatest multiplayer player of all time. Just scale a bunch of pairs. Call me Space Core. Oh wait, Shock doesn't know Portal? I don't know Portal. Damn, I miss out on the reference. Cringe. I'm always skeptical to take Hieroglyph on builds like this. It might end up being worth it just because we scale Supernova more. We get to see more shops, get more money from interest and etc. But like -1 hand on a pair build kind of scares me. I think let's just go next. You don't know of Space Core, my beloved? Currently 0-0. Hey, that's a pretty good record. That's a pretty good record. No? Chat, W record? Yay or nay? Bro said the. Okay. Should win? Yeah, we're chilling. I love those games. I still have to play Portal. Smiley Face pretty good with hanging Chad. Chad's gonna go away though, and so is Smiley Face. Are we gonna... Okay, I'm gonna take this just because it's a lot of point scoring. Are we gonna come across the only perishables again? I very highly recommend Portal. So does like pretty much everybody, so I feel like it's kind of one of those games that you like... It's like a rite of passage of sorts. I feel like you kind of have to play Portal at some point. Which I will, but heavy emphasis on at some point. Bang. Huge. Even aside from being a cultural phenomenon for its time, it's a fantastic puzzle game. Sick. Grimbo is stickerless. I could be convinced to do that. Let's maybe take the Spectral pack first. Do we care about Sigil? Makes us weaker to Suits bosses, which I don't think we've seen any of. And Cryptid kind of just does nothing right now. Wait, why did I even take Smiley Face? I'm an idiot. You know what? It's good with Abstract. It's fine here. See ya. Okay. Now we just need a bunch of Mercuries and we're chilling. Chat, what are the odds? Smash like. Ah! It's fine. The temporary abstract value? Listen. Listen. Now I'm getting scammed. It's fine. We're still making points. Okay, Chad goes away, which is really sad. That, like, actually makes me shed one comically large tear. It's okay, though. Hieroglyph is immediately back. Welcome back, Hieroglyph. Chad, everybody say hi. I'll take high card. I've done the Portal song for bar karaoke. Yo, that's huge. That is such W Ginger lore. Not taking throwback here. Welcome back, Chad. I feel like this is on abandoned deck. I feel like this is good enough for us to take Eternal. I'm taking this. Oh no, chat, the plant. What? What are we gonna do, guys? Damn. Foiled again? Is it possible to get Naninf on console? Yes, it's very possible. The console port is the exact same version of the game, so you don't need like mods or anything to get Naninf, so it's very possible. As far as I know, maybe there's chat. Our console players, have any of y'all got Naninf? Maybe there's like a memory thing. I kind of doubt it though. It should be very possible to get Naninf on console. I'm not misclick. I'm not playing DS1. What if I said I didn't believe you? Even though it's my favorite game of all time? Haven't tried? Cringe. I'm just kidding. Is DS1 really your favorite game of all time? Saw someone get Naninf on console on one-time speed. That would be purgatory. Never gotten to an E. It's still definitely possible. On console, I would have to assume. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Okay, this is where the prospect of, like, scoring enough points to win is a little scary. We have, like, no chips, man. I need so many more chips than what I have. I need my planet packs to be nice. I don't have telescope, right? That was last round. Yeah, that was last, or not round, but, like, game. I don't like Roblox. Bro, what? Roblox has been very bad for a long time. I disagree. I think Roblox is still fine. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Oh, popcorn is also really bad. That's probably not helping us. I've gotten to like E13 on console. I was scared my PS5 was going to blow up. I'm sure it was fine, man. I need to meal plan and I don't want to. Counterpoint, you still should. Kita, I can do it for you. Well, I mean, this is getting no value on the plant, so maybe we just want a gold card. Just take a gold card. And then I'm going to hieroglyph here just so we don't die. I think since we have hologram, it's probably like a lot easier for us to do that. Normally I'm too anxious for karaoke and get sloppy drunk and do Under the Bridge downtown. Yo, Under the Bridge is a good choice, though. Shock, I deleted your house. What? Under the Bridge is a W song if I'm thinking of the same Under the Bridge. Like, I would not fault you for singing that. It's kind of fire. Temperance. Have you ever posted on hologram? Bro. Any RHCP song is fire, Mike? Be real? Okay, I'm not gonna go that far just because I'm sure there's one that is, like, not great. It would be new to me. It'd be new to me. But I'm sure there's one that sucks. There has to be. Every band's got one. I got you, Harry. Appreciate the hydrate. Don't start saying beep, chat. Chat, don't say beep. $5, not great, but we can work with that. That's a red seal. That's really good with Chad. Take the Celestial Pack here so I don't pass away. Thank you, Mercury. God, I needed that so badly. Let's go next. Throw away the gold card just to be able to play like good scoring hands. Nice. So we're scoring, let's say 8k even on a hand. Ooh. Yeah, the chips are like dictating our entire score. Let's lowball and say 7k on a hand. In fact, let's even say 6k on a hand. So we're still just barely good enough to win on the fish. But maybe the fish kind of sucks because we can't really see everything that we want to see in our deck. That's pretty good. Can take this. Blue Seal's phenomenal. Let's take that. Let's take the discard voucher. Because we have 2 scaling plus molters that are really high right now. So we can probably discard for some Blue Seal value without feeling too badly about it. Let's go next. Could reroll the boss too. Let's reroll this boss just to be safe. That was a tragic reroll. That was actually so sad. Is high card potentially better here? It's a lot less mult, but it's a lot more chips. I will never try mac and cheese. That shit sucks. What? You just haven't had good mac and cheese then. Because I used to not like mac and cheese either, but like there's a difference between like homemade mac and cheese and just like shitty like store-bought mac and cheese. Which I even like Kraft, but like, you know, Kraft is not the best if we're being honest. How much does high card like give me? Pair's gotta be better than high card here. Just because of the mult. We're losing 20. I thought this was high card. We're losing, I would still be wrong. I can't do math. We're losing 28 mult if we go high card here, but we're gaining like 90 chips. We're gaining a lot more chips than that because it's the jack as well. We're gaining a significant amount of chips, which maybe is better. We still have Grimbo mult. We still have Abstract mult. I'm just going to calc this on my phone, low-key, because I would like to win this run. So if we play pair, it's going to be pair of 7s, which would be base 55 times 5. So it'd be 55 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 is 76 chips. And then our mult would be 5 plus 18 plus 30 plus 15 times 1.75. So it would be... Let me go into my calculator history because my memory's horrible. It would essentially be 76 squared. Which does not win. It gets us 6 grand. Or we could do high card, which is 15 plus 40 plus 40 plus 40. Significantly more chips, but far less mult, because then the mult would be 18 plus 2 plus 15 times 1.75. Be 46 and some change times 135. I don't think anything that we do here wins. Yeah, that is also 6k. Ginger's going to be paid out if Mike gets cooked. Well, I'm getting cooked here. I don't think we can win. Maybe if we get a better pair, it's possible. But then we're sacking Green Joker mult. I mean, we kind of have to discard here, it looks like. Hydrate, I got you in a second. Just play the pair and the jack. Oh yeah, why didn't I think of that, chat? I'm going to fish for my Red Seal 10. It's going to cost me a mult, but it'll pay dividends, trust. And we don't get it, huge. So Smash like, we definitely lose here because I just spent a bunch of molt on that. On the bright side, if we don't lose here, this is looking really good. But yeah, I'm almost certain we lose. Unless I'm like horrible at math, which is definitely a possibility. Oh, okay. I'm terrible at math. Let's go. Maybe the rank of the played pair worked, but I don't know. I think I'm just bad at math. Take Recyclomancy. That's kind of cringe. W first time chat from Lovebone. I'm going to take Priestess. We do get a Mercury, and then we can block with Uranus. Unironically, I forego to smash like until you tell me to. W call to action. Good shit, chat. For like past 3 streams, bruh. Just kidding. Now you're chilling, you're chilling. Okay, Red Seal 10 off the bat is really nice. We have our gold card in hand. I would love to find our blue seal, and I think I'm going to sacrifice some molt on the Grimbo to find it. And I didn't find it. Huge. It's okay. I could have sandbagged further to... that's what I should have done, actually, because we had a gold card in hand. I could have sandbagged one hand to scale the Grimbo back up. This Stuntman is really enticing, but it's also perishable, which is really cringe. But maybe that allows us to build up enough strength with the hologram to where we can sell this. Let's take the Arcana pack, and if there's a Hermie in here, okay, which there is. All right, selling the abstract for the Stuntman, ripping the standard pack, take the bonus card, redeem the voucher so that it's out of the pool, and I guess so we can find more cards. The arm really sucks, so maybe we reroll that. I guess we'll see. Yeah, now we're scoring quite a bit. I hope you get Violet Vessel. I hope I glass my Red Seal 10 so I can get past Violet Vessel. Just to scam that chatter. Temperance. Or we could rock, but probably still Temperance. Standard pack. We'll take a Red Seal. Nice. One more. L. I'm not going to reroll. We saw how that went last time. W scam. Not even close. Immediately getting the level back because there's no way in hell this does not win. Okay. New member to the cult. True. I deleted Justice? No, you didn't. I live in salmon country, so we get really fresh fish. Oh, are we talking about sushi? Yo, sushi is fire. Sushi is so good, chat. Chat, if you're somebody in here who's like maybe never had sushi but wants to try it, yo, try it, bro. Sushi is so good. Unironically, gas, dude. The wall is really bad. Probably don't care about it when I have director's cut, but it kind of sucks. Take a hungman. Sushi rules, so does salmon. Real. W chatters. I don't like fish as it is, so I do not enjoy sushi. Can't believe it, man. Inferior palate. It's okay. Where's our supernova at? 36. Let's just play this. Do you live in the ocean or something? That's wild. Salmon is def my main protein. I will say I like tuna a lot more than salmon, but tuna can also give you mercury poisoning if you have too much of it, so I maybe don't like that aspect of it that much. But it is tasty. I want to like sushi, the texture just throws me off. Okay, I am a big texture guy, so that is kind of fair. I kind of resonate with that. We have a lot of 8s in the deck. I can do this. That was not worth it. That was $1. That was kind of worth it. Kind of want to rotate out of Grimbo. I feel like we want to be discarding for the blue seal every time and like shit like that. I feel like Grimbo is kind of just diminishing returns, especially since we don't have as many hands. I feel like maybe another time Smolt Joker is probably better in place of Grimbo at this point. But we'll see. Are you winning? Kinda. Welcome in, Snev. How you doing? Let's look in here. Ooh, hollow glass jonkler. We still don't have a sticker on flashcard? Wow. I did not know this. I'm gonna take glass jonkler, low-key, and skip the flashcard. Forgot about wall. The hook is still pretty bad, but it's okay. All right, well, we're allowed to discard now, so let's maybe discard for our value. We have a gold card that we could still hit. Cringe. Ship it. Don't break. Oh, shit. I forgot about the boss. Okay. Well, that was kind of anticlimactic. No breaks. W. Okay, now we don't have Stuntman, which is maybe a big problem, because we haven't exactly scaled Mercury a whole lot. Hook is less bad now that Grimbo is gone. That is also very true. Take some lucky cards. Take a Temperance. I need some sort of chip engine. Not what I meant, but I guess ask and you shall receive type shit. Could also get a sticker on that, so like maybe it's not even that bad. I think I kind of have to take that. Oh, wait, Marble Joker hologram value. Yo, I'm an idiot. Wait, that's actually like really good for us. I'm actually like huffing stupid fumes. That's like unironically great. Okay. Huge. Who was the first guy to sleep in the bed? Somebody said probably the the guy who made the bed. Yeah, true. Stumbling into good strats, let's go. Exactly. See, you get it. Let's put steel on that, John. And then we'll discard down for... our 8 could be cool. Let's play this. This gives us quite a few chips. That's some good scoring. Now let's play this so we don't die. Nice. Get some Mercury. Mike is ranting about Balatro while we discuss who ate rocks first. What'll happen? I don't know the vibe here, to be honest, mods. If you need to time me out, it's all right. Who's the first guy to smoke cannabis and what else did he try before? Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, who just in history? Okay, really mundane thing. Chat, really mundane thing that I'm sure we've all thought about, but I'm just gonna like, for the maybe one person here who hasn't thought about it, I'm just gonna like put the little bug in their ear. Who like milked a cow for the first time? Who just like saw a cow? Like they're a smart person because I love me some cheese, so I'm not like dissing them, but like, who was the first dude in history who just saw a cow and was like, yeah, John Milk? True. You know that humans make milk too? I mean, yeah. But like... Got you with the hydrate. I'm saying he def milked a bull first or after to see. Why is the milk salty? Chat. Let's do this so that we can have more chances to hit the red seal glass 10. Let's take a buffoon pack. Garbage. That's okay. Magic trick is actually really good now that I've spent all of my money. +1 rock. +1 rock for those keeping track. +1 rock. W rock enjoyers, chat. Malt trigger. Money trigger. Damn. I wasn't quick enough with it. Justice here. That's ass. Let's go. Probably dying, low-key. That's really nice for not dying. Can I find the red seal? Or the blue seal? Okay, I did find the red seal. I had mistakenly asked for that. My apologies, Balatro gods. I do not find the blue seal, which is problematic because our blue seal also has steel, and that's like very much relevant for me staying alive. I think I'm gonna do this just because scoring the glass, we want exactly our steel card and a rock. That is like crucial for our survival here, because steel card gives us a ton of mult, and then the rock gives us extra chips. Okay, we find the rock, we don't find the steel card. That's really sad. Is it maybe more beneficial to put the rock in front? What are your favorite frozen Pop-Tart flavors? Deadass any of them. I think they all work better frozen, I'm not gonna lie. Who are naming planets? Yeah, the Greeks. Because most planets are named after... aren't they named after, like, Greek religious figures, for the most part? Like gods and shit like that? Balatro calculator. Yes, I'm pulling out a calculator. I don't care. I'm a Pokemon player at heart, bruh. This is the type of shit I be on. Chad. Stone Joker doesn't matter. Supernova. Glass Jonkler, but it's hollow. It's at ×0 though. And then hologram. Non-hollow. Hologram at ×3. Supernova will be at times or +45. There we go. Jonklers are good, and then cards we have glass red seal 10, a regular 10, and then a rock. Yeah, so the rock should be in front, and we most certainly do not still win, but it gets us like the most points. Oh wait, this is with pair level. Okay, this is with a smaller pair level. Which, to be fair, our pair level is still, like, pretty small, so I think this still doesn't win. It actually just barely wins, but we have to put the glass card in front. Okay. Chip it. According to calc, this wins. Nice. How do I start a poll? Bruh. Lucky 10 should be before the glass, just in case. No. Because we have Chad. Hi, Mime. Definitely do not need you right now, brother. Wheel, fool, wheel. That's pretty good, actually. That's actually, like, insanely good for us. Holy shit. That's extra chips. Gold seal. Wait, this foil is actually, like, it might keep us alive. I'm gonna reroll Gambit here. Okay. I was looking for a card from what's it called? The voucher, but we did not get one. Also, we die here because pillar, and we played our glass red seal and the majority of our rocks. So we have to rely on just our Joker point scoring, which is not going to let us cross the finish line here. Unfortunate. Pillar here for the save. Doubters rejoice. Yeah. Probably, honestly. Farm for the steel card here for a second. Get a debuffed rock instead. Story of my life. Okay. And we're just like absolutely cooked here. Wow, I found none of the shit that like could have given me the slight chance of survival here. Didn't find the rock, didn't find the red seal, lucky king. Not that that was doing anything because we couldn't make a pair with that, but like maybe we could have pulled something off. Didn't find the steel card. What a bunch of shit. It's okay. Oh, sevens. Doubters rejoice. It's okay. She hit my rock till I debuff, bro. Ugh. Best bird name is blue-footed booby. True. Doubters rejoice. Thank you, mods. Best bird name is Skibbity. Never say that again. Love cockapoos in general. True. Or cacapos. That was not cockapoo. Maybe it was, and I'm just stupid. I don't know. Chat, figured out. All right, let's see. Chat, that was my last run for the night. So I'm gonna see if we're gonna have somebody to raid here in the Balatro category. Do we have a raider or a raidee? I guess. This dude looks like somebody I'd raid. Low-key fire. You do not last long, Mr. Shock. Don't end stream. I need to tie this, bro. Y'all did not just... Okay, Snev just got here. Rogue might have because I haven't been paying attention. The rest of y'all have literally been here since, like, the beginning of stream. Do ASMR, please. No. Highlight purple nurple. That's crazy. Better bird name, Dick Sizzle or Woodcock? Yo, I actually have woodcocks around my house, so I have to vote woodcock. Chat, vote in the poll real quick. Chat, vote in the poll real quick before we raid. I gotta represent the local team, so to speak, so I gotta go woodcock. And then we're gonna raid this Balatro streamer. Woodcock? It's definitely Woodcock. I'm just saying, chat. If you're saying Dick Sizzle is better than Woodcock for bird name, like, you're just wrong. Sorry. Woodcock on top, that's what I'm saying. Alright. Let me get the raid going. Chat, I would low-key go longer, and I actually had plans to do variety things tonight, but my girlfriend has the day off tomorrow, so we're doing stuff. And so I gotta get, like, the YouTube videos edited earlier than I normally would, which means I have to go EB time early. I wonder who was the first to look at a woodcock and be like, wink emoji. I don't like that. But woodcock won. Fluffing simp? Schmeckles, I'm taking your mod badge away and then I'm banning you for 3 days. Anyway. Alright, we're gonna raid this streamer. They're doing gold stake, it looks like. Their stream title is Finishing Gold Stake. Or are they getting... Are they at the end of C+, maybe? Because they're playing erratic deck. Maybe they're at the end of C+. Alright, we're gonna raid them. I don't want his load, I want yours. Is that a Wubby emote? That is not a Wubby emote, is it? It looks like a Wubby emote. It's not a Wubby emote, though. I'm Gold Stake, but not streaming? Bro. Finishing Gold Stake, kid named Gold Stake. Chat. Behave. Alright. Maybe doing variety tomorrow. I want to do variety in the somewhat near future. But we'll see. Ugh. But anyway, appreciate y'all for pulling up to the stream. Love you guys. See you tomorrow for more Gold Stake. And, yeah. Join the Discord if you're not in there. Exclamation mark Discord, exclamation mark YT to sub to both of the YouTube channels. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers on the main channel. So sub to the main channel. Aside from that, love you guys. Like I said, stay safe, sleep well, and have a good one. We're going to raid Go Zemby. Thank you, mods, for... Oh, no, it's just actually a chatter doing the commands. Exclamation mark OnlyFans, bro. Cheos Balatro reference, bro. All right, we're going to raid Go Zemby. Everybody behave in their chat, or don't behave. It's up to you guys. I'm not your dad. I'm not going to tell you to behave. Anyway, love you guys. Be back tomorrow. Smash like, sub to all my socials. Stay safe, sleep well. Have a good one, folks. W stream. Thank you all for watching.